Hey guys, what is up? TheNeocubest here. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 9 of my Hardcore Survival Let's Play. So if you guys remember in the last episode, we went diamond mining. We got a full set of diamond armor, which is absolutely incredible. So we are stacked up. I'm just really not trying to lose this hardcore world. We got a full set of armor. And I said we were going to go over and we're maybe going to get some villager trading going. Mainly, I just want to see if I can get a Fortune 3 book out of a librarian, but we need to, of course, get a few things going before that can happen. I want to get an enchantment table in this episode, try to do some enchanting, and hopefully we can get an OP pickaxe or something like that. If we can't, that's okay. I have fully prepared, but all these cows... Okay, I was going to say all these cows have grown, but they haven't, so we'll wait for them to grow before we kill them. But not all of them, but most of them, just so that we can get as much leather as we need. But I'm going to go ahead and just farm all of this that I can. I'm trying to get as much sugarcane again as I can because we're going to be doing enchanting. So let me go through this real quick. All right, so now that that's done, the only thing we're really going to have to do is I think I'm going to put some sort of modern enchanting hut house thingy here. It's going to be like right here, so we'll have to clear out this area of all the grass. Now, I don't know how big of an area. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's random pods all scattered throughout here, so maybe not. But we'll put it in some area, but I've got to get a lot of quartz, like nether quartz for that, just because it's not really going to be possible for me to get a bunch of white dye right now because I do not have a skeleton farm. But so far, we have a good bit of sugarcane. I don't think I'm going to make the farm any bigger. But right now, I'm going to go to the Nether. I'm just going to mine a ton of nether quartz, which will get us a ton of levels as well. So hopefully we can get a good enchant on the pickaxe. If we can't, that's okay. But again, I'm trying to make everything as modern as possible, but I'm also trying to get really good tools before we build big structures. So lucky for us, the Nether that we got, or at least the Nether spawn that we got, is the old Nether biome. This is by far the best for the farm that we have. We have a nice pigman farm. It looks like there's already some pigmen in there. But yeah, I figured I'd just go and grab some nether quartz because we can make this into nether quartz blocks pretty easy. And it's a nice white looking material. I think that's what a lot of people used to use before there was concrete. Maybe? I don't know if I'm thinking about that right, but it's a pretty easy to get white block. So I'm going to get a ton of it real quick. All right, so I happen to just look over real quick and see just a large mob of things that are probably going to try to kill me. So I'm going to attack this guy, and then we're going to run over here and hopefully not have this guy hit me. And we're going to go over here, and we're going to see how well this farm really works. So are you guys going to be able to get out of there? Okay, so it's all these crossbow gentlemen. What are they called? Piglins? I really don't know. But I really want to get a gold farm at some point during this series. It's really not that hard to do a gold farm, especially since we're in this biome. Now, I don't know. Is everything else still coming? I can't tell. Are you guys... Are you headed over here, or are you just... Are you guys gonna... I don't know what they're doing. You're just like sitting over here. Maybe they can see me now. There we go. So this thing does work pretty well. Like, if you want an early game XP farm, I think this is one of your better options, honestly. Look at that. What do we get? Projectile. Oh. Quick charge 1. Not the best. You can get a decent bit of stuff. So from all that, we got a good bit of XP. We, got a few swords, which we can just throw in here, and they will be automatically smelted into nuggets. And then we got, that. So, it's decent. It's not the best thing in the world. I never claimed to be, but it's a good early game XP farm. That is for sure. So I'm going to go back to just gathering some nether quartz. Hopefully we can get enough here pretty soon. Are these guys still mad at me? I'm kind of paranoid now. And yes, I just realized I should probably switch to my Fortune 3 or my Fortune 2 pickaxe here if I'm going to be mining nether quartz, just because it's a variable drop rate. So for those of you who are watching this and you're like, why are you not using that? I will be sure to use that in the future because, yeah, I don't know why I was using the other one. I'm just really trying not to die here. I don't want to film anything boring. Oh, wow. But there's a high, chance I can die from some stupid things I do. I probably shouldn't have made these guys mad when I was supposed to be, like coming over here to, do some mining. But, man, they aggro from just an insane distance. Like an absolutely bonkers distance. Look at that. Okay, well, let's come in here. Make sure they're all right behind me. Okay, and then just open the floodgates. Cool. See, it worked a lot better this time. Shout out to Dusty Dude for the idea. Go find his pigman farm video if you can and show him some love in the comment section. Tell him the NeoCubest sent me, and I'm sure they'd be ecstatic to hear that I've used their farm, potentially. I don't know. I don't want to sound full of myself, but yeah, let me kill these guys real quick. Okay, well, I'm convinced I can sit here forever, and, like, zombie pigmen will just spawn and, like, end up in here, because I've just been sitting here, and, like, by the time I, like, you know, go in here and mess with everything and then put up all the gold I've gotten, we already got, like, tons more spawning. So maybe I can, you know, this is somewhat AFK-able. I mean, obviously you have to kill them, but you could automate the killing process. And then would it be, like, a good AFK farm? I really don't know. We already have 40 levels. I don't know. Is it like this to get the block? So yeah, we only have 12 blocks of quartz, so maybe I was a little overzealous in how much you really get, because that is not going to be enough to do you know, I don't want to build a big modern area, but I just need a modern house at least to put this enchantment table in. So it'll be a pretty small house, but yeah, back to the grind. I don't think this makes a difference, by the way. Wait, am I only getting 1 nether quartz per... What do we... Whoa. 15. 17. 19. So I'm getting 2 per. Getting 1 per. Okay. Okay. Alright, back to it. Well, that was almost really bad. That's why I hate the nether. I guess I might have, you know, fallen onto the soul sand there, but it's just kind of dangerous being down here. You know, no matter what you're mining. You're mining nether quartz is dangerous. You mine it for ancient debris. That's dangerous. I have not found any ancient debris though, but to be fair, I'm pretty high up in the world. I came over here to this other side. I have not looked around to see if there's, like, you know, any fortresses or stuff like that. Can you please? I'm trying to talk to the community here for a second. I mean, chill out, man. I have not looked around. I'm really happy that we have the classic nether biome around here though, because I don't know. I was really excited about the nether update at first, but then it's like, I don't know. Like, I mean, it's okay, but I don't know. Maybe it's just I got accustomed to the old nether generation, but I guess there's a soul sand valley over there. I don't know. Anyways, we have, you know, I've just been making this into the blocks. We almost have a stack. I'm going to try to get, like, maybe 2 stacks of blocks, maybe a stack and a half, and then I will go back and we'll start getting the enchantment table made. Okay, you know what? I got 1 stack and I was like, nah. I really do not enjoy getting nether quartz like this. So eventually we'll just use white concrete, but again, I don't have any white dye, and to do that I probably need to find some sort of skeleton dungeon, which I'm gonna have to do at some point, and that's gonna be a long drawn out thing because that's all RNG, baby. If we don't find a skelly dungeon, it's the end of the modern theme. I'll tell you what. Not really though. We'll find a workaround. It will be harder though. You know, it's white materials when you're building in modern, like white, black, gray, all those, like, I guess more neutral tones. You got to have a lot of those colors. You really do, to make a proper modern build, in my opinion. You know, at least Minecraft modern. I think the Minecraft modern is more like contemporary modern. I don't really know why it's called modern necessarily, but you know how it is, I guess. We'll just do it with oak wood. Should be more than okay. Again, it does not need to be super big. We'll take some spruce leaves, sure. And then we're obviously going to need a little bit of glass. Now, we don't have that much, but that's okay. Again, this build is going to be fairly small. But we're going to need wood. We're going to need this. We're not going to need any logs. We'll probably need that. And, you know, as for where this thing is going to go, I'm really not sure. You know, these roads are going to be quite massive. Like, they're going to extend out into the snowy area. Like, a lot of that stuff is going to be done on live streams. A lot of the big terraforming stuff. Again, I'll never do anything on this series that you guys are going to, like, you know, be like, man, I don't like watching live streams and I miss that. But the only thing I will do on live streams, again, is collecting gravel, collecting sand, just stuff like that. Grindy stuff you're not going to want to see, and also building roads. So digging out giant areas and building giant roads is pretty much the only thing you'll ever miss. So if you don't want to miss that, I mean, again, all those are uploaded to my channel after the fact, but if you want to be sure and be there when it's live, make sure you join my Discord server. So that's in the top pinned comment down below. If you join that, I'll send out a notification every time I start live streaming. I also send out, you know, stuff on there that's important. So if you want to be in the know, definitely join my Discord server. And there's also a channel on there called Suggestions. And on the Suggestions channel, you can give me any ideas you have for the series, any feedback, any ideas you have for, new series for me, anything. I read literally every single suggestion and idea on there. So please, please do join the Discord server. All right. With that out of the way, we're going to start with the enchantment area. So I'm just going to dig out this area, I guess. I really don't want to, because there's a lot of digging. Let me check to see if I can make a diamond shovel. I don't think that I have enough. So 1, 2, 3 for the pickaxe. And then, yeah, we should be okay to make a diamond shovel. We couldn't have made, a diamond axe like we wanted to, but a diamond shovel is more than okay. Anything to not have to use that. Because, it's just kind of slow to use all that iron. Now, the area at which I'm going to be flattening this, I'm not really sure yet. I'll just kind of determine an area to do it at, and then I will do it. So something like this. And then, yeah, I don't want to go too far over. So give me a bit. I'm going to flatten all this out. And when I'm done, I will show you what it looks like. But basically a preview of what the live streams will look like when we're building roads. Nice. That's pretty much all it's going to be. So but worry not. You're not going to miss anything in the live streams if you choose not to watch them. Yeah, just to give you guys an idea, the area I'm flattening out right now for this is pretty large. So please do leave a like for all the effort that goes into this series, because it does take me quite a bit to make each one of these episodes. So I really would appreciate the support via the like button. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm concerned. I just saw a cow die over here, and I think that means we're reaching the entity limit or something. Is there a dead cow? Yeah, there was literally a dead cow in here. Is there more just meat? Did this cow die from entity cramming? Wait, I could die from entity cramming. Let's get out of here. Wait. If that cow died, then I could die. Okay, so I'm going to take out some of the cows in here. Wow, I need to not do it over here. I'm going to take out some of the cows in here just so that we can get, a little bit of leather for the bookcases in the enchantment area. So give me a bit. Let me farm some of these guys here. We'll do a time lapse. I'll sit over here in this corner if I can get to it. There we go. Tell you what, guys, I've been killing them for quite a while, and I feel like I have not made a slight dent. So we already have we don't even have close to a stack of leather. Wow. Now we got to keep going here, but we do have a ton of mutton, which is good. That's always a good source of food. But yeah, back to the grind. I know it's, some people may enjoy watching, me killing the cows. I really don't know. It's just kind of hard to see unless I'm in F5 mode, but I'm killing quite a bit here. Okay, well, I've literally been killing the cows so long, the sun is starting to go down. So I think I have enough. It took quite a bit. It took a lot of durability out of our sword here. But honestly, I'm happy, leaving this amount that we can, always start our farm back up with, should we so choose. We have a lot of steak, probably more than we'll ever use. Looks like we have a little bit over 2 stacks of leather as well. So yeah, that's a pretty good little harvest right there. Look at that, almost 4 stacks. I bet you there's still some stuff hanging out around in here. Maybe not actually, because I thought I picked it all up, but anyways, let's go back to the house, throw this stuff up, and then we will sleep. Now, one thing I am going to do is put this into the smoker, just a full stack in there, and the rest of it can go into the once alive chest, or the alive chest. I don't really know. I call it the once alive chest because I feel like the stuff in there was at one point or other alive. I even put the wool in there, which we now have an insane amount of. We could use the wool, I guess, technically as a white block, but I don't know. I feel like wool is not a very good material to do that with, but let me sleep, and then I'm going to continue clearing out that area for the modern enchanter house thingy, and I'll show you how the area looks when it's cleared. All right. There we go. The whole thing is mined out. We got quite a bit of dirt. We already put the dirt up once, but this is the area we're going to have for our enchantment thing. Now, it's not going to be very big, right? And I'll obviously make this look a little bit better in the future. I probably should do it right now, though. But honestly, all I'm going to do here is just make this a little bit smoother, and then I'm going to fill this in with dirt as well, and then we'll call it done. Okay, there we go. Once the grass grows over here, it'll look a lot better. But for right now, this is definitely a big enough area. Now, I'm going to mark out with just some netherrack where we're going to be putting our exact bookcase. So we'll probably have it, you know, be somewhere like over in this area right here. So I'll put this is going to be the enchantment table for right now. And then this is obviously going to be where the bookcases go. Now, what this is going to help me do is create an area around this that's big enough. That way we don't feel super cramped. Do we need to mine the sugarcane yet? Again, I did mine the sugarcane behind the house. We got 49 more. I'm just trying to make sure we're going to have enough. Like once we get the modern house done, will we actually have a sufficient amount? I see this Enderman. I'm going to go try to kill it because we really do need ender pearls. Come here, buddy. Are you angry? You should be very angry at me. I'm staring straight at you and you're so ugly. Yes, you are ugly. Okay. No, don't tell me. I was gonna say, dude, are we gonna die to an Enderman? lose our hardcore world like right at the best part, like just because of an Enderman. That would be depressing. That would be a way to go, though. You know, staring at an Enderman, calling it ugly, and then getting just getting killed. I have a farm of you now, you bobs. It's funny how I turned on the squid. I mean, it really is. I went from protecting them and making them a sanctuary to literally turning them into roads. That's industrialization, let me tell you, to the max. Okay, now I haven't built modern in a while, so excuse me if this turns out looking really bad. I'll make sure it ends up looking good, though. Okay, so I just came in here. I got some stone smelting up, and I also discovered that we have a little bit of concrete that I did not know about. So we actually have some white concrete that I was using for the lines, but then we also have this nice light gray concrete. We have the blocks of quartz, and then of course we have the black concrete. I think I'm just going to be using some of the light gray concrete with our build here. So I can try to make this look good. Now again, I haven't built modern in so long, so hopefully I'll get into the groove of it again, but it is a difficult building style in survival. I mean, it's difficult in general. So here's to trying. Sorry, I was on like the edge of coughing. And it sounded like I was about to like burst into tears, but no, I was just on the edge of about to cough. I was like, so I cough on camera and then everyone thinks like, you know, man, I just can't wait for everything to be normal again. You know what I mean? All right, so someone suggested a really good way to do this and I'm going to try it. So you just basically make a hole like this. Sure. And then you just do this all the way up to, you know, you just make a giant tower basically. So give me a second. All right, so that's all 64 of this light gray concrete. We're just going to put some water down, and hopefully this will cleanly fall into those holes and actually make the concrete into solid concrete. Now, I'm fighting the urge to do an MLG bucket because I'm like super high up in the air. We're like 64 blocks up or 127. If I miss this, the season's over. So, oh, I really don't. I don't want to. Okay, focus. I gotta stop. The easiest little mistake. Like I could make the smallest mistake. I could wind up with no more hardcores. Get mad at me in the comments if you want, but that was my heart is still pounding. I thought I just lost it all. I just need to stop making decisions like that because that really would be kind of devastating to like you guys and to me. Like I'd lose this world that I just pretty much started. Oh man, I need to calm down. Anyways, I'm gonna mine all this stuff down. Only reason I did this was to get the gray concrete, and then I should be able to build this little modern enchanting area. Just going to take twice as long to mine, but that's okay. It was worth it. I need some time to calm down. I need some zen mining time after that insane MLG bucket. Could you guys leave a like for that? I'm probably never going to do one from that height again, so leave a like for it, please. I would really appreciate it. Anyways, all right, back to the grind. All right, guys, I've been doing some mining, doing some thinking, and I've decided no more MLG buckets. That could end in me losing the series. Now, yes, they're exciting. Yes, it makes my heart pump, but honestly, like, I don't want to lose the series because of something stupid. I want to die in a way that, you know, something actually admirable happens, or I choose or I choose death, one of the two. I really would rather not, you know, leave it up to fate and my ability to click at the right time. because honestly, with all the MLG buckets I do, I'm just like spamming, like, you know what I mean? I'm like spamming as quick as I can, like that. And, you know, it's just like a chance thing. I try to make the rhythm right. I haven't watched any tutorials on how to like properly do it. So I'm really afraid that at some point we're just going to lose the world if I do that. So no more, I promise. Unless it's from a height, you know, like from like up there or something that won't kill me. Anyway, so this is our pretend enchanting table. So I don't really know how I'm going to build this. Like, I really have no idea. I'm going to try to like frame it somewhat nicely. It's like, I'm trying to build a nice build here, but like, I don't know how to do it. And like, especially I don't know how to do it when it's in, you know, survival, because all the modern builds I used to do were in creative, and things were a lot different because, you know, you're in creative and it's pretty easy to, you know, do. And, you know, if you mess something up, you can rebuild it real quick. But with this, with a design that I've never done before, I will admit it is kind of daunting to do. So we're going to see if we can do this. You know, there's a chance that, you know, I can't, and that's okay. If I can't, I can't. It's all good. Okay, now how far away was this other corner block from it? This is going to be interesting, though. So 1, 2, and then the support, and then 1, 2, and then the support. Okay, and then I want this whole thing to be windows. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to achieve that, but we're going to try. That is not the right area to break out. This is going to be interesting. I'm nervous because I think it might turn out kind of bad, but hey, that's the fun part. That's the challenge, okay? Now, do we have enough glass for this? That's another question. Like, I really don't know. 60 glass, is that enough? Well, I don't want to. Like, I'll build it like this. I really hate placing window panes. Yeah, it should actually be enough. Window panes are like my bane, I guess. Maybe they're every Minecraft player's bane, but they're just. That's actually not bad to place if you just. Oh, see, and then they do stuff like that. Really, are we gonna have enough? Oh, come on. This is why I'm trying not to mess up now, because we have like. Yeah. Okay. So if we had 2 less, we wouldn't have been able to do this. Okay, so again, the enchantment table is going to be in there. Now, I have to figure out a modern design, you know, modern. Now, I don't know what modern really means, you know, in a lot of cases, so we're just going to try something. And again, if it turns out bad, it turns out bad. I promise, no more modern. No, I'm kidding. We're always going to have some modern in this place. This whole thing is based around modernistivity. Now, how did I do this? So I came down over here and framed it. Okay, I came down over here. And I framed it just like that. Okay. So we have a little bit done. Now, if I were to bring this down, would that look bad? Yeah, I mean, why have that big, you know, rolling panoramic window if you're just going to do something like that? Okay. Now, where to go from here? That's the world's biggest question. Where do you go from here? See, because I always have fun, you know, designing a little portion of a modern build, and then it's like I start to get into the meat and potatoes of the build, and I'm like, I gotta quit. Hold on. Let me just think of some things I can do, because yeah, this does not look modern so far. Got to be honest with you guys, you know, I'm not, you know, the best builder in the world, so I'm staring at this and I'm thinking, how in the heck am I gonna do this? And I think a big part of it is I keep looking at this netherrack in the middle, and I'm like getting so like uninspired because it looked the netherrack looks really weird. But I do know for a fact that this is probably going to be the case. There's going to be bushes here. I don't know why, but for some reason bushes equal modern. Take it up with Corrales. Don't come at me. I don't know anything about it, okay? It's Corrales' thing, you know. He's the ultimate modern builder. And like no one can take that away from Corrales. He will always be, at least in my heart and in a lot of builders' hearts, he is the father of Minecraft modern, so to speak. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing at this point, because this part of it, like this all looks good, but then I keep forgetting that there's like a whole, you know, other half of the build. I have like this back corner built, but that's pretty much the end of it. It's like I don't have very much more material, like at all. And like this looks cool and stuff, but I don't have enough quartz to finish it. So we're gonna have to go back to the Nether, I guess, and get some more quartz. Which, you know, there's worse things in the world than having to go get more. But I think we're going to need like 2 stacks. But yeah, it's looking good so far. I'm just trying to see how we can finish out the build. And I can kind of envision how it's going to look. but I may need more concrete as well. Just I'm trying to see here. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go get more quartz. So I'll be back. It's gonna take quite a bit. So please do leave F's in the chat for me. You know, some respects in the chat. You know, Neo respect getting more quartz. You know, you don't have to, but I'd really appreciate it. You know, or leave a like on the video. You know what? Instead of saying respect, I'd appreciate a like for all the digging I've done in this episode. This episode's gonna take me probably like it's already been like an hour or two, something like that. So it'll probably take me 3 or 4 hours to make an episode, but it's okay. I do it for the fans, guys. And it's my job. So, you know, if I don't do it, then, you know, I'm trying to get quartz. These guys, like they're supposed to be shooting me and stuff. It's like they shoot me and then they realize that they're going to die and they get scared and run away. It's like, I don't want to kill them, right? But they keep like, dude, if you're going to hit me, like hit me. Like, really? You're going to hit me like that? Really? You don't even have any enchants, dude. Like, get out of here. Like, he's trying to come at me with his stock sword. Like, dude, what are you gonna do, dude? I got all these mods on mine. Oh wait. See, look, I'm just minding my own business here, and this guy he really just has to take time out of his day to try and ruin my day, and it's really upsetting. I might file a report with the Better Business Bureau right now. Right now. I just realized this is like the worst idea in the world. I'm using wood in the Nether to build this little bridge over here, and I think, well, if a gas shoots me, then I'm pretty much, you know, hosed, because this thing's just gonna break and burn. So hopefully I don't have to get across it in a hurry, and there's a gas, or else, well, bye bridge, right? It's the only material I had a lot of on me, except for like some stuff I had a cobblestone. Not gonna question it. Okay, now while I'm here, I'm probably also going to get a little bit of glowstone. I also said that because there's literally glowstone like touching the ground. But this is where I ended up going. I'm like just over here, and the wooden bridge just took me like straight over to this area. All right, guys, our first glowstone. Nice. I don't even know what kind of arrows, spectral arrows? I don't even know what they're called, but like, what do they do that's so special? Oh, that's how we could get just an absolute ton of white dye. I had to go out and kill skellies to get it. It took forever. Wow, this is a lot of quartz over here as well. I'm trying to get everything, you know, because I actually found a good bit of stuff. What if I go over there? Wow, that is like the most nether quartz I've ever seen. Like easily by far. Like, because I've done a lot of nether quartz farming just because, you know, reasons, you know, getting stuff. But like, dude, hold on. That's like quite a bit. Hey. I am trying to take a thumbnail, my guy. You need to calm down. Please, you need to calm down. Like, seriously? You're shooting me from all the way over there. What a loser, right? Anyways, let me get all of this nether quartz, and then we'll run over there and see if we can't grab some bone. Okay, guys, I'll be honest. I've gathered nether quartz now. It's been like an hour and 30 minutes of nether quartz gathering, and not just this time, but I mean as a whole in this episode. So please leave a like for all the effort. I know I've been begging for likes, but it really does help the algorithm pick my videos up and show my content to more people, which I'm always a fan of. And, you know, it may not be as big of a deal to you if more people watch me, but it really does make my day. Okay, so I don't know how much more nether quartz I'm going to get. That might be enough to, you know, finish it out. If it's not, we'll come back and maybe get some more, I guess. Will you calm down? Will you seriously, like, calm down? Like, please, dude. You're not even hard. Just get out, bro. Please. Oh, my gosh. I'm trying to make a video. There we go. Is that a gas tier? Is that a gas tier? Gas tier? Gas tier acquired. Gas tier acquired. Okay, please, though. Come here. So really, this one just won't shoot me. I see how it is. They anger me so much because they'll like spawn and then they'll despawn. They'll like spawn, make loud noises, and then despawn. It's like, what is your problem? Okay, anyways, let me get the rest of this vein, and then we'll run over there and get some bones. Okay, because I also don't want to use this fortune pickaxe anymore because it's about to break. That's, you know what, almost a stack and a half. That's good. Now, how far away are those bones? I saw those bones, and when I zoom in, you know, they don't seem that far away. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to get over there. We just have to do some safety bridges, if that's what these are called, right? The next video, like I did that 50 days video, and that was a pretty, you know, awesome video. It did not do nearly as well as I was hoping. I guess I got spoiled looking at all the other creators' numbers when they made those, but honestly, I think they did better with the editing and such. But for some reason, mine did not do too hot, and that's okay. Lesson learned. Not going to do another one of those, at least in that style. Maybe it was because it was modded. I really don't know. But my next video is going to be with this guy named Sam Dow. He is a speedrunner. If you want to follow him on YouTube, feel free. He really is a pretty amazing creator. He live streams almost every single night, and I haven't seen that kind of dedication in a long time from a creator. And, you know, it's a lot of work to live stream every night for 4 hours and be a full-time college student. It's not easy, so respect to Sam Dow. But anyways, to the point, we're going to be doing a speedrunning video pretty soon. So we're going to probably attempt 100 speedruns, and the video will be just kind of breaking down how it all went and how it all happened. It's going to be pretty interesting, I think. It's going to be another one of those, you know, it's going to be like maybe a month or two before it's out, but it's going to be pretty sick. I'm pretty excited. Now, these, I guess we could use those, but how much like bone meal is that? That's like, I guess 9 times 9 is 81. 9 times 7 is 63. So every 9 of those is like a stack of dye. So yeah, for our white lions, this may be a good way, and at least in the beginning, to go and just gather bone meal or white dye, essentially. I didn't know it was this easy to get. Like, I honestly thought that, well, I guess if you don't have a Soul Sand Valley, it is not this easy to get. Either way, it's a cool material. Okay, well, I'm gonna make my way back home. Hopefully I do not die. If I do, then yeah, whatever. I'm sure I'll be okay. But yeah, I'm gonna try to make my way back home, and I'll see you guys when I do. I'm trying to stick to this stuff. Doesn't seem to make you as slow. Guys, I don't know how to get out of here. I'm literally there's like 7 skeletons. Like, I open the door and it's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard, like, with all the skellies here. Hopefully I can get out of here, though. It looks like making some headway here. Just mainly, like, I don't want to die, so I'm trying not to, but I got ambushed. I was just walking around here, and everything seemed to be okay, and then boom, it was like 12 skeletons. I'm like, why? I guess they spawn pretty often here. Is that their biome to spawn in? Okay, now maybe we can make a run for it. I just didn't want to try to run from them, you know, when they don't. Well, thanks for the boost, Skelly. I didn't want to run from them when, you know, I feel like the soul sand could really slow you down and mess up your flow, you know? Okay, so one thing we do got to worry about is getting back up. I may take a safe route and go over land to do it. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see me speedrun because I'm not too careful. And like someone like Sam Dow, if you watch one of their streams or just go on their channel real quick, but make sure you tell him TheNeocubest sent you. I'll show him some love over there on his channel. But if you go over there and you watch one of his videos, dude, that guy's so fast with everything he does. And like he can like speed bridge and all this stuff. And I'm just thinking, I cannot do anything even similar to that at all. Like what? Like what is that? I could very well die here. I could very well die here. Of, you know, whatever that's called. Fire. I guess, yeah, fire, right? Okay, so no, we're not dead. But yeah, I'm going to try to make it back home. Hopefully I can. I guess it's literally just right there, so I'm pretty confident that I can make it home without dying. So I'll see you guys back there at home. We made it, guys. We're all safe, so no need to worry. Man, it always feels so weird when you get back to the overworld, especially after being in the Nether for a while. Like, it looks so much better here. And it's also dark, so I figured I'd come back because I'm probably going to end up fighting something here. No, of course not. One time I'm like, some exciting stuff is going to happen. Nothing happens. That's just how it be sometimes, guys. So I'm going to get this fence built at some point. We have all this stuff for it. We really need to quit neglecting the things in our own literal backyard. But again, that's just the way it is. Or the way it, you know, you can say it either way, I guess, if you want to. Let's put up the sugar cane. I'm sorry if I'm starting to sound tired. I've been recording for like 6 or 7 hours now. And I love doing it, but it's like my voice gives out before I get to a point where I can't, like I can't speak anymore. So this video will be a little bit longer than usual, but that's okay. Like I'm fine doing that, especially on a Sunday episode, because this one will set until Wednesday, or sit until, Friday. Now, let me think here. I'm going to be making an enchantment table, so I probably want to get a few things done first. So I'm going to consider this like a dye material. We'll go ahead and put the bones up and everything else. That's a mob drop. Sure. I know it's not a mob drop technically, but we're going to throw it in there anyways. I just need a good bit of room. We can take this quartz, make a little bit more. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make the books now. So we're going to see we have all this leather right here, all of this sugarcane, and then we can go and grab a little bit more sugarcane from over here. But yeah, before I get started with like the rest of the build, I really want to make sure and get the actual like book area built, because I keep looking at it and getting discouraged and thinking, man, this looks really bad. But it's because there's just a piece of random netherrack sitting there. I'm like, that's not a great idea. So let me mine this real quick. Okay, just the last little bit here. Let's head back inside and let's see if we can actually craft this or not. Now, I don't remember how many bookcases it is. I have a general idea, but honestly, if we get close enough, if we have extra, that is fine. It can just make the build look a lot better if we get a little bit extra. So I am not like, you know, opposed to having more than we need. No, it's books, it's 3, right? And then it's like this. Yeah. Okay. So will this be enough? I'm pretty sure. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll be enough, and then the rest is just books, which we're going to need quite a bit. So we're going to do like half of this is just sure. Okay. I think 21 is already enough, but I don't know if do we have enough? Okay, we can make 27. Is that possible? We have 32? Okay, cool. We'll leave the rest of the books for something else. I know we're going to have to make the enchanting table itself, so let's go ahead and grab 2 of these. 5 of these. I don't know how many it is. We'll just throw it in here. I know the general shape of it, a book, and then 2 of these. Boy, there we go. Okay, cool. So we got all the raw stuff made now. We can go ahead and put things up. I want to keep the glowstone with us, but like I don't want to keep this with us. Paper. I don't know where to put paper. Honestly, I don't. We'll just make a few, you know, chests to stick in the enchantment house. 5 is fine, I guess. I'd like some more trap doors, ideally. Okay, we have a few. We have some fence. We have some lanterns, some stuff we can do some stuff with. We're obviously going to need a door of some kind. So let's go over here. Let's finish this. Again, I'm a little bit nervous. Don't exactly know where I'm going with the end of this build, but we're gonna try it, and we're gonna give it our all. And if it ends up looking really bad, then I'll just end the episode and try to figure something out off camera, and do it for next episode or something. Not ended on a bad note, but if it has to end on a bad note, c'est la vie. You know, that's just the way it is. Okay, so let me look at this from another angle, and then I'm gonna see what it looks like, and then I will determine if we can continue. Now, give me a little bit because I got to see this first. All right, well, I made the executive decision that looks terrible. So we're going to remove that, and then I do have another idea that I want to try. I'm not going to give up after like a few, iterations of ideas. I'm going to try a good bit of stuff here, but let me remove this first. Okay, so I'm just trying to build a box around this thing now. I extended that up a little bit, and then we're going to see what we end up with. But like, it's just going to take so long to finish this it's going to take so much wood. So I'm trying my best here. Like, I don't even have enough materials to build this. This was an insanely large build for just like an enchantment area, but you know what? That's just the way it's going to be, I suppose. So let's figure this out, because obviously we can't just leave like the back of it like just a big piece of wood, right? That would look like garbage. Now, how you fix that? I don't really know. I don't want to put any windows on the back of it. Like I like the way this looks, sort of, but it's not modern anymore. It's like, that's a challenge. Oh, actually, I have a really nice idea, but like, I can't do this all the way around because I won't have enough quartz, I don't think. Well, let me try it, and if we have enough, great. If we don't, maybe we'll have enough. Is this hanging off the whole build? I think it's hanging off the side of this thing, that's for sure. Now, I don't know if I have enough quartz to finish this, because that's the thing, is I'd have to build this. No, I'm not going to have nearly enough. I'd have to build this quartz over the entire top, and I should have used white concrete from the get-go, but I definitely cannot switch to that in the middle of the build, right? Like, that would just look weird. So if I want to do gray concrete, that's fine. Why did I... hold on. This is why creative building is better. Only reason I say that, guys, I used to make tutorials. That's how I grew my channel, essentially, was just tutorials. So when I did builds like this in the past, it was all on creative. Obviously, you wouldn't want to do a build tutorial in survival mode. It'd be kind of silly. It would just take so much more time. But yeah, that's why I say things like that, because genuinely, like, that's how I used to do everything. You know, obviously not in a survival world, but if I was building a tutorial, that was how it was done, and that is what I'm used to. So I always, I always mess up and like break stuff I don't mean to and stuff, and it's just frustrating, I guess. Okay, so that's all connected, and that all looks great. Again, like the only problem is like ideally this roof would have to be, you know, more even, and this would go all the way back. But like, how am I gonna fill that in with another roof material if I don't have any other materials? Like, I literally have nothing. So maybe we'll work on finishing it. We'll finish it next weekend, because like I've been recording so long at this point, I don't know if I have it in me to keep going. Like keep going with this for right now. And that doesn't really look... That doesn't really look modern. It's also just way too big. Okay, I am going to tear this entire thing down, and we're going to start from scratch, and it's okay. We're going to lose all that. We're going to lose all that, what is it called? Glass. So I'm going to have to go get some more sand as well, but it's okay. I think it'll be quicker if I do it like that rather than having to go get all the materials I'm going to need to finish it, because I'm not happy with that design. So we're going to tear it down entirely. I'm going to make something way smaller and way easier to build, and it'll still look modern, still look good, but give me a bit. I got to go gather some sand somewhere, some far land away. So I just came across this ice river. I don't know if we've ran back here very much. Oh, man. It seems like every time I go away from my house, it's always like starting to become night. I don't know if that's like a common thing for you guys, but for me, almost every time, like if I seldom am I very far away from my house, right? Like usually you're doing stuff pretty close to home. But for some reason, whenever I do this, like I go out and do something, it's like it's night, and I don't know why. It's always got to be like that. Just like a rule of thumb. You know, I'm not sure how much sand we're going to need. I mean, obviously we're going to need a good bit, but it's kind of hard to even see where the sand is in the snow. So I'm doing my best here, but I think we should have a good amount. I don't need more than like maybe a stack and a half, I think. Well, no, we're making panes. This is probably already enough. Okay, I'll meet you guys back at the house. I'm going to throw the glass into the furnace, sleep. It'll probably be about dark, and then I'm going to tear the whole thing down. All right, you know what, guys? I'm going to do this backwards. I'm not going to disassemble it yet. I'm going to disassemble it in a second, but I'm going to, you know, this pickaxe is about to break. I figure we should probably just get an enchanted pickaxe before too long. I can also use that stuff with the modern house, I guess. But yeah, I'm still going to build a pretty big modern house. It's just not going to be that big. That was, I think, a little bit silly for just like a little enchanting thing. Which maybe that is a sign I shouldn't do skyscrapers if I get discouraged that easy if something doesn't go very well. But yeah, this stone I can use for sure. I can throw out some stuff I know I don't need. I'm not gonna need a snowball. I'm not gonna need. That's probably it. Wow, we have a lot of stone, don't we? Do we still have two? No, we still have one more. Okay, come on. We don't need a gold sword. There we go. Let me at least go put some of these materials back up. We're not gonna need the stone right now. What am I? Hold on, let me clean my inventory. Okay, let's go and enchant this thing. Let's see what we can get. Let's go ahead and make a diamond pickaxe here, so at least know where the enchantment table is going to go. The only question is, how is this structure going to look? I don't know, but I'm hoping to get efficiency 5 so that I can hopefully destroy this thing pretty quickly. And I just realized I'm going to need another, hold on, stone axe or iron axe. Okay, well, unfortunately, I'll have to break this stuff. No, I'm going to leave the bottom layer because I can probably work with it somewhat, but I've definitely got to make some pretty big changes. So let's go ahead. Let's just put the enchantment table right here, right where it's going to go. And then we will put the bookcases right here, of course. Now, I don't even know the exact way I want to put the bookcases, so I'm going to put down like as few as I know I'm allowed to put down or whatever, and then we'll put more down later. Okay. So there's something like that. Now let's see what we get. Hopefully it's something good. Efficiency 4, Silk Touch, Unbreaking 3. I am 100% okay with that. Can we get something good on the sword? Sharpness 3 is actually really good. Can we at least get a chestplate enchant that's good? That's what I really need. Unbreaking 3, I will take it on the chestplate. What is the next biggest thing? Probably the pants. Can we get something good on this? Some prot? Unbreaking 3, protection 3. That's not bad whatsoever. And then I'm going to do boots and helmet, but we're not going to, you know, obviously this is not a level 30 enchant, but fire protection 1, I'll take it. And then where's my helmet? Come here, buddy. We're going to put these things back on. You can get a decent 20 enchant. Protection 2. Whatever. Good. Okay, so now we have a full enchanted armor. We have an enchanted pick. We have an enchanted, you know, it's an okay enchant. It's not great, but can we get something on this iron? Maybe? Efficiency 2 and silk touch. Okay, so if I need to take up the glass, I can. Not bad, guys. Not bad, especially for, you know, a nice little easy run like that. I've waited to enchant now for like how many episodes? What is this, like the 9th episode or something? So it really has not been very long at all. And I'm over here like, oh man, it's been so long since I've gotten to enchant. Yeah, efficiency 2. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty quick. Okay, well, let me break all this stuff out. And then I think I'm going to copy this sort of panoramic window, and then I'm going to bring this roof down a lot, and it's just going to make this build a lot easier to finish out. So I'm going to go ahead and destroy the entirety of this build. Let's see how fast this thing is, though. Okay, now hold on here. What? Oh, efficiency 4. Oh, yeah. I didn't realize it was like that. Like, I was like, that kind of... Wow. Okay, so that's real quick, and it's Unbreaking 3. I am happy with our enchant so far, and hopefully that piglin farm is actually a good source of XP, because this is kind of a nice pickaxe. I'm not gonna lie, I really like it. Cool. Well, I'm happy we got it then. I really am. Okay, this is seriously way too satisfying not to show on camera. Let's get this thing back out and oh yeah, especially with how slow it would have been. It would have been like, yeah, it's actually not that slow, but. That's a little bit quicker. It's like, you know, Netherrack with efficiency 5 almost. Okay, so now all I've got to do really is take down the last little bit of this support right here, and then take down a little bit more of the wood. So I figured to show, you know, if you guys are still watching this video, by the way, thank you so much. You guys are less than probably like 2% of people, because these hour-long videos, people don't usually watch the whole thing. They'll skip a lot of it, and I understand, you know, like an hour is quite a bit of time. But there are people out there understand who like to watch like the whole thing. So that's why, you know, I decided that, you know, rather than always, you know, like cutting out a ton of stuff, I can just record like the whole thing, and you guys decide how much of it you have to watch. Like, it may not be, you know, as always exciting, I guess. I don't even know if that's the right word, because everyone finds exciting, you know, different stuff. Like, I was excited to get this pickaxe. Were you? I don't know. Well, it's a shell of a man it used to be. Or whatever the saying is, a shell of a person they used to be, a shell of a whatever it is. Look at this thing. It's literally just like a shell of what it used to be. Now, as for how I'm going to do this, I think I've decided finally. I think I'm going to do like the same sort of thing, but I'm just going to have a window that's like maybe, I don't know. You know what? Yeah, I think it's going to be like this. Maybe. Yeah, you guys are like, dude, what? Like, what are you saying? All right, well, I figured it out. It's going to be this structure 1 block upwards, so it's going to technically be 1 block taller, but it's going to take the same amount of glass panes to do. So again, it's like the exact same structure. It's just lined up in the corner like this. Pretty simple to do. I don't really see a problem with it. I think it's going to look quite nice. And yeah, like I said, it's literally just the exact same thing, just mirrored on the other side with quartz. And luckily for us, since we got so many like blocks of quartz, we actually have a ton of extra. Now, I don't know how to do the roof here. This is like where, you know, modern can get kind of tricky, is like what do you do for the roof? And sorry, my cat really wants dinner. But yeah, there's not really a way I know how to do the roof, so I'm gonna have to figure something out there. Maybe some gray concrete, maybe some stone brick. Ooh, some stone brick. We have tons of stone brick. That's gonna be the move. We're gonna use stone brick. Okay, let me get some stone brick out. Okay, we're going to make all of this into stone brick. Now, I don't know if we still have stone smelting or not. I'm pretty sure we do, or maybe that's sand. But I don't know if this is enough. I mean, but that's the question. Like, I don't know if it needs... Actually, you know what? I have a really good idea for the roof. We're going to try something maybe out of slabs here. I don't know, but either way, we don't have enough room in our inventory for this all, so we're going to throw this stuff on the ground. Now, where are we going to put it? I don't know. My inventory is so jam-packed full of stuff at this point. I want to keep that on us at some point. We're going to put up... yeah, we'll put up that. And we're going to keep the shovel with us. We're going to put up the netherrack, though. I'm sorry I'm doing this on camera. Usually I wouldn't. But Okay. Is that okay? Is that enough room in my inventory? Okay, let me sleep. We're going to go add the roof, add the floor, which, man, I'm going to need that gray concrete for. So I'm going to grab that, and then we'll have a nice floor material, and then we should be good. And then we can call it an episode. It should have a nice looking structure. Hopefully it's modern looking enough. If it's not, that's okay. We'll make it modern, I promise. All right, guys. Well, as you can see, I finished building this, and I'm honestly kind of embarrassed because it literally looks like garbage. So I'm going to have to tear this entire thing down again and then I guess rebuild it another way because, yeah, this is like probably one of the worst things I think I've ever built. Like, an honest to God, it is embarrassing to show you. So let me let me destroy the whole thing again. And we will start from scratch. So we do have silk touch, so we'll get back of the whole glowstone, which is super nice. But yeah, I'm gonna actually destroy the whole thing now, and then maybe I'll come up with something good. If not, maybe I'll try like a floating island sort of enchantment table, something like that, where like the ground is like pulled and separated from the ground level. Because yeah, this thing just looks like garbage. So let me get to it. Well, luckily, we actually have this silk touch pickaxe. We're getting all of our window panes back. I actually made a chest here just for building this thing. I'm going to honestly just try to see if I can figure out a design that's smaller. Because, yeah, I think this design is just a little bit too big. And I don't have it in me to try and design something like this for now. So I'm going to disassemble it. I'm almost done. And then I'll show you what I end up with. All right, almost done with the disassembly. I'm even taking up the bookshelves by hand because I actually have silk touch, so it's really helpful. I've liked having silk touch so far. All right, before I work on that anymore, I need to take a break. I'm going to take away all the sugarcane except for the sugarcane that's in our backyard just because we really do not need this. This was just to get enough for the books, so I'm going to go put it in our chest in there for when we make a mega auto one. All right, guys, I'm excited to turn around and show you what I finally got. It only took me like 5 tries. I have all the smooth stone slabs here for our sidewalk that we're going to build to it. But yeah, that's the structure I got. So not the best thing in the world, but honestly, after all these frustrations, I really could not think of anything better. I honestly couldn't, guys. I was about to give up. I was at a point where I was like, maybe I should just stop because I tried so many times to build something good. But you know what? I'm happy with how it actually finally turned out. You know, I was, getting to be at a point where I was like about to be like, guys, I just got to do this next weekend. I can't, you know what I mean? Like, I can't do it right now. But yeah, we finally got something I'm pretty happy with. Now, I did take up my enchantment table fully. We'll go ahead and put it back in a bit. But I'm going to sleep real quick, and then I'll meet you guys back over there, and I'll show you how it looks from some more angles. I think it looks pretty good, though. Let me know in the comments. Well, here it is from another angle, from my bedroom window. And yeah, I mean, it's not like it's not the best like modern build in the world, but I never claimed to be some really good modern builder. Again, this was a house that I made in creative and then eventually made a tutorial on and then made this in survival like a year later. So this was a build I had already built like a long time ago in creative. But, building it in survival was fun. I got to see, how hard it would be if I was someone, following my own tutorial. So I always thought it would be pretty fun to build in survival, and I really enjoyed it, especially in this hardcore world. And I like this thing. I think it's quite nice. I do like how the sidewalks kind of lead up to things, so you can, like, walk in here. And, yeah, the floor isn't super huge or anything, but this is basically the area I laid out. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll just change it to the actual materials here. Now, as for how I want to do my bookcases, I have no idea. I haven't really gotten that far in the planning stage yet, but I think I'm just going to do them like in some sort of ring, maybe more so like around this way. That way I have a little bit of room over here with like, some more stuff. I don't know. When do I get to level 30? Is that already level 30? Really? If that's already level 30, great. That means I have a ton of extra room, but I'm not so sure. But yeah, this thing looks pretty cool on the inside. I don't know. Let me know if you like it. It's definitely a unique design. I don't know if it's my best thing, my best design ever, but it looks decent. And I have a little bit of spruce wood, which we're going to use for the floor in there. I think that would look nice. I think I have some spruce wood. Yes, we got some spruce wood slabs. That is perfect. I don't know if we're going to need any more bookshelves. Oh, well, we may need some more bookshelves. We can, however, put up some of these build materials, like all this stone. We don't need all this stone material with us. Let's go and throw that up. That is not the correct chest. Let's not start the trend of throwing things in random chests and just hoping that eventually they get organized. But yeah, I'm going to put some lapis in here just so I can make sure and test this thing out. I still do have these chests. Good. But yeah, I'm happy with it. Let me know if you guys like it. If you don't, that's okay. You don't have to like it, but I hope you do. Okay, maybe that's enough with the bushes. This build does have quite a bit of bushes on it. Maybe that's something I could change up. You know, maybe we'll put some on the corner here or something. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't really like this. You know what I mean? Like I don't like this little area right here of blank space. So maybe I'll figure out how to fix it at some point. But for now, let me go ahead and place all the floor in here with these nice slabs. Okay, so the last 3 pieces of the floor, and we're pretty much good in that regard. Now, as for how we're going to get lighting in here, I've thought of a bunch of different ways, but I think honestly some glowstone is going to be a good option here, like this, and then we can of course cover it up with a little bit of trapdoors, you know, just to add to the modern nativity of the build. Now, do we have enough for all of these? Maybe not. I really don't know. You're not going to want to walk around like over here anyways, so it doesn't really matter if it sticks down a little bit further. Well, we actually have the exact amount of trapdoors you need. Okay. And then I'd love for us, so in the center of the build, to hang some stuff from up here. So let's see if we can get up there. No, we're going to need to build under us. Maybe one more block. Perfect. Yes, like that. And then we can hang a chandelier or something. I don't really know. Something of the sort right here. Now, I don't know how we're going to do it, but maybe like this could look cool. So I don't want it to be like too far down, but I don't want it to be too high up, if that would make sense. It'll actually provide some useful light, you know, because I feel like a lot of fixtures don't provide that useful light you really need. And then really to make this thing look a little bit better, I'm going to grab some stone wall. All right, well, I just put this stone wall up there on the ceiling. I feel like that makes the chandelier look a little bit better. And then I was thinking where I can put some chests in here. And I don't know. I threw them down right here. I don't know if they look good. Let me know. I could always put the chests like over here in the corner too. But I feel like for space saving, this could be a good idea. Or I could make some shelves up here. Or I could even maybe if I put some, you know, stairs right there. Some of these quartz stairs, which I think I already put them up. We could put some chests like hanging up here. And I don't know, that could be pretty cool too. But yeah, thank you guys for watching episode 9. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. And I also really hope it's episode 9. Otherwise, just think I said the episode number of the title. But thank you guys for watching this episode. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more content from me in the future, please do make sure you are subscribed with post notifications on. Be sure to join my Discord server down in that top pinned comment down below. If you join my Discord server, you're going to know when I do those gravel mining and sand mining live streams. And also if I'm going to do some road building live streams, you never know. But I do want to expand this road at some point, but I don't really want to do it on the actual episodes because that's going to be so boring. But I'll make sure you guys don't miss anything. And those live streams are always uploaded. So you guys can always, if at any point you want to watch them, go back and watch them. But if you want to know when they're going to be, I don't know when they're going to be, but I will tell you if you join my Discord server. But yeah, I'm really, honestly pretty happy with the way this thing turned out. I think it turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to turn out. I guess I was being kind of hard on myself here, but I really am kind of proud of the way that this thing finally turned out after all this time. But thank you guys so much for watching. The secret code for today's episode is going to be 9414. So put that down in the comments below if you want to prove that you're part of like literally the 1% of people who have watched it after like an hour. Not many people have made it that far. So thank you for being a trooper and thank you for being a fan of the channel. I really do appreciate you guys. All you lurkers out there, you should put a comment on this video, even if it's just a secret code. Let's make it be your first video you ever comment on. And I'll try to get to every single comment and heart them. But honestly, I can't do it anymore. It's so hard for me. But if you want to make sure to say something that I'm going to read, put it on my suggestions channel on my Discord server, but make sure it's actually a suggestion. I don't want you guys to get banned or kicked from the server for breaking the rules. But if you leave me a suggestion in there, I will read it for sure. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next weekend's episodes on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Make sure you're subscribed if you don't want to miss it. Bye.